Ha!
Oh.
Ha!
Oh. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Can you guys hear us loud and clear?
Can you hear us now?
I think it's from the cam link, though. The camcorder, not the mics here. What just happened? Oh, is it? That's why. Needs to be turned on.
They were not on. Oh.
It was not on. Okay, now we got it.
Now is it here?
Okay.
In a hole.
You know, I turned that guy on just to test these out, and I turned it off just to conserve power and not to overheat the thing.
And then
Everything else happened, and I just forgot.
Right.
But good thing I was able to monitor that.
Yep. Thank heavens.
All right.
Good job.
All right.
Imagine doing the whole podcast. Like, wait, we're recording?
It's happened before. I've been trying to prevent myself from having that ever happen. All right.
Let's do it again.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Kristof.
You're watching 243 DangIT Prodcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? What's poppin'?
Hey, let's give some shout outs, actually.
No, I ain't gonna touch no one's cheese. I promise. Scorpios threatening people.
Oh, she is already at that level.
Yeah, man.
All right, people who are currently watching us on stream, we got Andy as Flaming Crux, Marcus. I'm just saying.
What's up?
I haven't seen Anth in a while. It's not. I don't recognize this one. But Grim Reaper, and we have Corinne as Scorpio.
What's good, guys? What's poppin'?
Nice.
What's good?
I'll tell you what else is good. New mics and new
Yeah.
mixer.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so we got this going on. These are Audio Technica AT 2020s. This is kind of like what everyone kind of uses like for their streams if they go the Audio Technica route. We also have in the back here these additional mics. You guys might recognize these ones. Yeah,
so Nettie spaghetti confetti. Anyway,
so that's the thing about the mixer. This is a Yamaha mixer, and it has like 4 inputs, like for the mics. So now you guys can hear people in the back.
Yeah, with no
just
issues.
Fine.
Yeah,
so it's great. But for now, we'll just set these guys.
Yeah, for now, when other folks come
until we hear the doorbell ring.
We hear that the infamous doorbell.
Oh, but this has been a crazy week. Aside from just buying all this stuff, we just have like some news as far as like games. You were talking about DC and whatnot.
Yeah, DC news.
Gabe has a story. Yeah, whenever he gets here.
When he eventually gets it, he will have a story. Yes, decently filled news week. I think.
Yes,
very interesting. As we all know, all people of love of games, we know that the infamous, famed, however you feel about it, Kingdom Hearts 3 finally dropped officially. They can't push it back this time. Last Friday. We haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Have any of you played it? I mean, like,
yeah. If anyone who's got the game, let us know.
Yeah. Tell us your experience, but not.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. But just like
your
feeling about like the game as far as the mechanics and just how the pacing is working for you.
Right. And the new design, how Unreal Engine looks. Because I know they tested it out with 0.2, the fragmentary passage.
Yeah, they did.
And it looked really cool. Like the fire, ice, lightning moves looked like super upgraded, super cool from what they were.
Yeah. Like, I remember watching that. It had, like, a really cool particle effect to it. But the problem with, like, 0.2 was because it was all in that realm of darkness area. Yes. So everything was pretty murky.
Yeah, pretty difficult to look at. Like, pretty difficult to see. Yeah, I'm with you.
But then now you see the visual now, and you're like, wow.
Is that light I see? Is that sun?
So, it's like plotting everything out. It's like, is that some light over there?
Is that fucking light I see? You know I want this to be dark as shit. I want no visuals. I want no be able to see anything. What's wrong with? And then, well, that's got pushed back.
Xehanort's the type of guy who'd like double tint his windows.
Absolutely. He wears black just to feel something. Feel nothing. Realm of darkness. I am darkness. I am the dark. Kingdom Hearts. What is Kingdom Hearts?
The only reason that he hasn't like dark spray painted his gloves is just because he knows that he can't go back if he does it.
Absolutely. He's like, dang, but it's the fashion choice. I really like the white where the white pops on it.
I also like how it contrasts with my face, so you get to see the finger movements.
And my hair is silver, so you gotta, it's a color scheme. It's the whole thing. Team Xehanort or Team Xemnas? Who of the villains? I know this is a random question, but hey,
just like any of the villains so far.
Yeah, who's your top villain? You think?
Shit. I mean, I think just like OG like Xehanort, like old Xehanort.
The old man Xehanort?
Yeah, like because who's the voice actor for him who had unfortunately passed? But like he did a great job with that.
I can't remember who it is, but yeah, I don't think I ever knew who it was, or at least the English guy.
No one explicitly like feels evil than that guy.
A little more than buff Xehanort.
Oh yeah.
Wait, okay, hold on. This is where the complexities of the
we're diving
canon come in. Okay, so when I say Xehanort, I think of Old Man, and then when I say Ansem, I think of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, sorry guys, stream is not.
Oh,
it's not happy today. I don't know why it's like this. Well, actually, maybe it's because it is the weekend and it is Super Bowl like weekend. Even though it's happening,
it's happening tomorrow.
Just hang in there, guys. I know that the stream is like offline right now, but you guys will be getting this like re-uploaded version anyway, so you guys are good. Don't worry about it.
They released a story so far, and wait, they don't have one. I thought they released 1.5, 2.5, the remixes for Xbox.
No,
so like, no, they didn't. No. You just kind of gotta you gotta drop in.
You gotta like listen by the ear.
That seems a little, seems a little,
I remember hearing
because Xbox never had Kingdom Hearts before. This is the first time. I thought they'd all right, here for everyone who needs it. Here's
you would think so, right?
Since none of you guys have been Xbox gang since 02, have been able to touch this game. Here you go. Here's what you need.
Oh man.
Oh, it's not.
I feel bad, guys. You guys are not really hearing this conversation
live.
Can they
hear us?
I'm having this record right now, but like they'll resume like whenever that's possible, and that's just because of internet.
Dang.
It's something I can't really control, so I just have to deal with it. So, apologize.
But hopefully they can still hear us.
I hope. Hold on.
Type spaghetti in the chat if you can hear me.
Oh wow, they're all the way back there. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me just like refresh this. I was like, man, are they still in the waiting room? Like that's way back. Feels like a century ago. Don't worry, they'll reconnect. Kingdom Hearts.
Well, they are talking about Kingdom Hearts though.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is yeah.
So I don't know what the.
Ooh. Lag is disgusting.
Video output.
I agree.
Never seen that video maintain smooth streaming.
Just hang in there, guys.
Oh.
Let's just carry on the conversations in the meantime.
I guess.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of like keep it right there. Or okay, you can just
you can half screen that.
Yeah, I know. Boop. There we go.
Boop. So what are we talking about? Oh, we're still talking about my boys, Sora, Donald,
and Goof.
Goof. Donald. I like it.
Confirmed smartest creature in the universe, Goofy.
Huh. Oh, also a new meme that popped up over I think the last week.
What was
Speaking of most powerful in the universe, for some reason there's this thing going around that Shaggy is the most powerful being in existence.
Okay.
Like, I guess I don't know what happened. People did text caps over like the interviews after the live action Scooby Doo movie. It's like apparently like Shaggy had the energy to like take a life. 10 people passed away in the film due to his power.
What?
Due to his power.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
And it's like,
For me, it's usually the same scene over and over again.
Like, who had what?
You only got two choices. Some walk away.
Oh,
or walk all over you.
Yeah, exactly. And he whooped that ass.
He did.
Because apparently there's a scene in the film, the Scooby Doo. Which one was with the island? 1 or 2?
I wish I knew.
1 or 2? I can't remember. Oh, I think it was 1. We went to the island, like they saw like souls floating around. Apparently Shaggy could just do that. Just pull your soul out of your body. That's the rumor around it. And apparently Mortal Kombat wants to put Shaggy in as a playable character. Just
wait, do they want to?
Yeah. It was just a meme, but Craig's like, actually, yeah, put him in the game. Like,
actually, yeah, please.
You know what? Yeah, do it. Put him in the game.
I dig it.
Imagine you just like fatal Shaggy.
What is his fatality?
Break yourself, fool. And then he rips your spine clean out the back.
Shaggy, you gotta do to him. It's like, I don't know. What'd you do for Scooby Sack?
I quiver in fear. It's a weirdest meme. Mark might know if he's on Twitter like that.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I'm actually one like
we got some technical difficulties happening here, guys. We're really trying to figure it out.
The thing is everything is good on our end. It's just like, is there enough bandwidth for it? Oh, I can. Okay, I can hear. I can hear it just fine.
It's just stupid lagging. It's like visually we're lagging.
I'm not really using.
Also,
anything.
I got a nice smile, don't I? Sheesh.
Nice.
Look at that boy.
Look at that boy. Looking like he got some really good news last Friday.
Well, it's sad. It depends on his pitcher's perspective. But hey, we'll eventually
get there.
We'll eventually get there. You know, just have hope.
Oh, have we talked about Piranha Plant already?
No, we just started. We just got on a Kingdom Hearts tangent.
Right, and we're still disconnecting here and there.
Yeah, we're still like trying to. Yeah, well, you're trying to also figure out the chat.
It's okay. As long as this is recorded, nothing bad happens to the recording. You guys at least hear that afterwards. So, apologies everyone who's like listening live and just got that bad connection. This is something that happened. Yeah, it happens like infrequently. Like it's So
I think it might be the weather. Might also have an effect.
Yeah. Okay. It's bad weather. Like this entire
for full what's the transparency? We're in Southern California, and we don't get rain here, and it's raining pretty hard right now. So it's throwing a few things off. Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
At least we're not over there.
Yeah. Thank God. At least we're not in Chicago. -50.
Everyone's live streaming that as we speak. Their experience out there.
Woof. Hey man.
If they can, I don't even sure like how that affects like internet bandwidth or anything like that. Aside from everyone just being indoors and trying to just stay warm.
Yeah, because I think it messes up like the connection with the satellites.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, we just need a big umbrella, and we're good.
Yeah, just a giant over the clouds.
Yeah, like just like right there.
Oh, just put a dome. Like, that's perfect. Put a glass dome on and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Not like the episode of Courage. That glass dome was pretty cool. That had like...
All right, I'll make some notes like after I have like all the rights to this house. Just like, okay, what can I do?
How much sand do you think it'll take to make a glass dome over Highland?
How much can I like just procure a little bit of fiber, Google fiber over to here? Just here.
Just in this house. Matter of fact, just the room,
just the room. Like, why spend
need.
extra money for like all the other coverage over there when you just have it in a single room?
If you want the good, just come in the room. You know what I'm saying? Download what you need and you head out.
Yeah. I'll let you like just peek in.
Just stick the phone in.
Just stick the phone in,
and then use what you gotta do, and then get out of here. Oh, the new Tesla room is also a thing.
Tesla
room.
Oh, okay.
Where like it was a room theorized by Nikola Tesla. Like you could charge your room by just standing in it. Like if your phone's just in the room, it charges, and that's the thing.
That's great.
Yeah, there's like a copper pole. There's a copper pole that goes to the middle of the room, and then it's like the outside is made of like something else, and then the current will charge your phone while it's in there.
I thought the technology that they were talking about in like Marvel Spider-Man, how you can charge your phone by just through sound waves.
No, that's a thing.
I was like, so if I yell at my phone,
not sound waves. No, if your voice was somehow charged, yeah,
you could. I wish it would be like that.
You could, yeah. It was theorized. You could do it with like the
charge.
Sprinkle, spackle, spick and pepper, pack of peppers.
87 to 88%. Yes.
Yeah. Frick yeah. All right. Is there any other talk with Kingdom Hearts talk we could bring up?
Not that I can really bring up personally because I just
haven't touched the new game. We've only seen the trailers and the pics. We have no new insight.
Yeah.
Sadly, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing some dope pics on Twitter, PS4 shares. It looks really cool. Apparently, it's like a selfie mode, like kind of like in Spider-Man game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Who's dying?
Try Twitch if that works better.
Have you guys done Twitch? I'm out of the loop.
I've done Twitch on my own particular Twitch channel. Also, Spyro says hello.
I haven't played the other Kingdom Hearts, so I wouldn't understand. Yo, Kingdom Hearts story. Did I defend it here last? No, I didn't defend it here. I defended it somewhere else. As complicated as the story is, because there's a lot of cooks in that kitchen. because there's a lot of different writers for each of the individual games, and each individual, like the side games are like testing like different features and blah blah blah. And so like it's weird. It's weird because I think first I know it's weird. I do get it because a lot of things like, oh wait, hold on, you telling me like there's this clone of Sora that started way back when, who's actually looks Sora. Like the nobody, but it actually this Heartless looks like blah 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 blah. And wait a minute, there's now Taya's this person was once this person, but now they're possessed by this person, and now they're so they were the villain in the first game, but they're introduced 8 games deep into the story. Is there no time travel going on though? But it's just
just Nomura was told like, hey, you need a sequel for this.
Yeah,
he's like,
they're like, all right, time for Kingdom Hearts 2. What? What did we start? Oh no! And Lord, the games between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. Let me rattle them off. It's Birth by Sleep.
Okay.
I believe it's 358/2, which is a prequel to Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay. It happens at the same time as Chain of Memories. There's Dream Drop Distance. There's Coded.
Okay.
There's X. What was that? Or Kai?
Kai, yeah, the back cover thing.
Yeah, back cover, that one.
Okay.
A lot of sheesh.
Okay,
Dream Drop, and then what? Oh, and then 0.2 Fragmentary Passage.
Yeah.
And then there was one more game that's slipping from my. It was. Did you play 2.5 remix?
2.5. Oh well, no. It's like if I were gonna be serious, I'd play like a little bit of 2. I played 358. I played Dream Drop. And just played a little bit of Chain of Memories.
I played. Well, first off, no one's finished Chain of Memories. Fuck that game.
I know.
You heard me? You watch the video, you watch the cutscenes online, you keep it pushing. Good God.
But hold on, Kristof. I think I just like looked into like the internet speed that's happening right now. It's really, really, really low. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna end the stream like quickly and just like do it with like a lower bit rate.
Okay. And we'll try it again.
The bit rate to that low before.
We'll see how it.
But we'll see if it works.
Fingers freaking crossed.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, we don't really do anything on this stream, so it's okay if you don't even see us. So
yeah, it's just verbal talk.
We'll just re-upload it at the higher bit rate that I'm recording at, so it's fine. It's cool. How's everyone now? This probably looks.
Oh man, is that potato?
Yeah, that is super potato quality, and like it's still struggling.
Let's try 50, man.
Try 50.
Listen, hey,
50. Oh, you see.
Now we're in the orange. Oh, never mind, red.
Output is still low. Wow, it's not so great. Okay.
Yeah, this internet is not doing so hot.
I'll do another internet speed test just so you can get a reference on that. So
before it was like 30.
Yeah, so it'll show like the download speed, which is pretty low actually, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at upload speed. All right. Actually, usually it usually sits at like 60 or 80, but on a good day this sits at 5. But you see, like it's just point. Everyone's using that bandwidth.
Oh my God! Let me hop off the Wi-Fi too.
Here, I'll actually 0.47. Okay, I'm gonna do it like the math because it's recommended that you do 70% of that speed, 75%. So
figure out what the bit rate would be. Why don't you be 50?
It's like 30.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Wow. Let me actually really redo that math real quick.
Sorry guys, I know this isn't the most fun thing to be.
Yeah. Be right back. Again. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's keep trying. Keep trying.
You know, that's all we can do. That's all we can do.
For a second. Oh, wow. That's really, really, really bad. To the point where, like, any sudden movement looks really bad. You guys won't see it in post, but just, like, it's bad.
I dare anyone to read what they typed.
All right. I know. Yo, wait, hold on. Let me test the audio. Any sudden movement. Yep. There we go.
Wow.
It works.
It's crisp. You can hear us verbally, but we look like porn from the 80s.
Dude, this is like 0.05 megabits.
Jesus on a stick.
So there you go. So Zane, please shut up. I don't want to hear anymore.
I would love to hear. I'm just saying. I would love to hear you give her as someone who hasn't been indoctrinated by Kingdom Hearts. I'd love to hear you review, as someone who wasn't grown up on this stuff. How you think of it? It's probably gonna be trash.
You look like a gigabyte game, 8-bit.
I look like a literal robot.
But you know what? Like we've said before, like we're not doing anything. Like so, it doesn't really matter.
You can do this while you're like washing dishes or.
Yeah, I hope you are.
Yeah, I hope you're doing your choice.
It's better than looking at this, but okay, now we can actually just jump back into the topics.
Jump back in the conversation. All right. So I think we're solid on the Kingdom Hearts talk.
Yeah.
Probably more to say. Something to
once
say
we
next
actually. You know, it's good because like everyone's talking about the game like already. It's still the hot news, even though like on Twitch it's still like been like downscaled as far as like the amount of people playing it.
Yeah. I was really looking for a Twitch stream of it, like just to see something. Yeah. But yeah, nothing so far.
There's still a lot of people. It's just like
not a lot.
Yeah,
not as much as I thought there'd be. Because like this is like one of the most anticipated games.
I think it's one of those games that like a lot of people would just like actually want to play.
Right. As opposed to like Red Dead Redemption, a Destiny, a Fortnite, which is like you just like want to see it there how they do. Yeah.
Right.
I'm with it.
All right, that's pretty much all of my topics except for Piranha Plant. I had like one day to play with it, and
what's your thoughts on the potted boy?
He's fun to use because like he's so weird because like he is a close quarters type of like fighter. His B is to blow like a spike ball like up in the air and just like redirect it in a different angle, but you can also have a little bit of control of like how far you launch it. And then you have a down B, which like him like suck himself in and then like extending out in any direction.
That's cool.
And that's not even talking about the up B. This looking at like what people are seeing is absolutely nuts.
I pay no attention. I try to keep my peace.
His up B is just him just going a helicopter motion like upward. It's great. And side B is kind of crazy. He charges up like a poison breath that just kind of stays there for a couple seconds. So if you're in there, you're fucked.
You're getting your ass beat. Ooh, yo, collab with Jigglypuff. Go to sleep and then hit him with the Piranha Plant. Yo.
Oh my god.
That's a good combo. And Falcon comes with the last punch. Falcon.
You know, for that 3 tag team.
Ooh, when you just some smooth moves. I dig it.
The 1, 2, 3 punch.
That good old one. They give him the 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? The saucy 1, 2, 3.
So that's pretty much my topics, actually. So, Kristof.
Hey, I'm sorry. What I'm just saying? Kristof, big chance of Sora getting into. I don't know what that sentence says.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm just saying. Just posted Kristof. Don't look. Why are you looking at that chat? No, look at the one you have here. Kristof, big chance of Sora getting into Chance Man.
Smash.
Smash. Oh boy, if I see my dream said my best crossover Goku and Sora in Smash Bros. And then like seeing Kingdom Hearts do the anime worlds. That'd be nuts.
I mean, like knowing like the fact that, and this is weird, but just like because like Kingdom Hearts has like the strong tie into Final Fantasy because it's like how it is.
Yeah. It's got actual Final Fantasy characters in it.
I mean, Sora's met Cloud before, so
yeah, he's
in Cloud's in Smash, so there's that tie-in right there.
That'd be dope.
There is a big chance for sure.
That'd be maybe.
I was just wondering, like, if they were gonna do that, I would figure that they want to do it like in support of the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, or like some kind of port to the Switch. I don't know if they'd ever want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be mad complicated, it seems.
Yeah, like even though like the file size for Kingdom Hearts is like a lot smaller than most like big games. Like what was it? Final Fantasy 15 was like pretty big.
That was massive. It's a big ass world, and no cuts, no open doors, no nothing.
Yeah, it is really big. It's just the sad thing is like there's not a lot to do in 15, like in the out or just venturing off anywhere.
Yeah, you can only really do stuff like Lestalem, Hammerhead. What's that? Some Kwai, And then
and
it's like different. The dungeons are cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool aspect doing the big. Oh, my favorite thing of Final Fantasy 15, right before I hop into the DC stuff, is the when you have to do the raids on like those big military bases.
Oh yeah,
that's the first time I got a summon. I remember I was getting my ass beat by one of those big robots. It was like my boys were down. I was fresh out of Phoenix Downs. It was like, it's looking like it's it, boys. It's looking like it's like we ain't gonna make it. And then all of a sudden I see press L1, like the place. They got all fancy. It's like, huh? Press L2 to summon. I'm like, get freaking Zeus throws the lightning bolt. It's like, and everything everywhere was just cooked. I was like, yo, I didn't even know summoning was a thing in the game. Yo, to see that at the last ditch, about last moment, that was beautiful. That was everything I needed in my life.
Oh my god.
Whew. But anyway, off of Final Fantasy 15. All right, on to everything just cooking. Oh man. Whew. Anyway, on to the DC talk.
Also, just a reminder, everyone. Yeah, sorry about the visual quality. That's just how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna have to be this time around, guys. Said we will see. Oh, so we will see for the director's port. Noctis and Smash would be cool. Yeah,
I totally anticipate that. But
if Bayonetta can get in,
right?
If Cloud can get in, yeah. Don't listen, guys. Don't worry about the screen right now. I promise you.
I promise you, it gets better next time.
On the rewatch next time, we'll definitely be alright.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh wait, yeah, Sora's Disney owned. It's a split between Disney. Sora, Kai, and Riku are split.
Oh really? Oh,
so Disney does own Sora. So I always wanted to see Kingdom Hearts in the House of Mouse show on just my Disney Channel. Like everyone else gets pop in. Like, come on now,
come on, just bring in the one human.
Give me my flat foot boy for the 1X. You know what I'm saying? Representation matters. Yeah. Thank you, Zane. We're getting up now. Thank you for bringing it in. We're talking about DC. This week was full of, I want to say, DC's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. We got 3 big stories.
Okay.
To come out. First one, the good. From my perspective, the good.
Okay.
We got a Birds of Prey teaser.
Okay.
Starring Margot Robbie. It's a story of her and helping out the Birds of Prey, which are Black Canary, Huntress.
Okay.
And what's her name? Renee Montoya. Okay. Yes, who is in some iterations the female Question, if anyone knows the Question from the Justice League Unlimited show back in the day. He's a detective with literally like no face. He has like a special mask so you can't see his face. Always wears gloves. Super cool. And so and then they are tasked with helping find a kidnapped girl by the name of Cassandra Cain from Black Mask, played by I keep wanting to say Patrick Ewing. Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is cast as the Black Mask. We have a full casting. Dropped a teaser because they said, we know y'all like to see our set photos and leak our pics early, so we'll do it ahead of time. So they did costume fit, costume designs, and gave a feel for the upcoming movie, which I was happy about. I would say it's a good because DC, what they've done is eventually they said officially that their old plans for the DC universe are dead. So that 5-year lineup they brought out back in the day with like Man of Steel, Batman, Superman, all that plan is dead. They're starting from it's trashed. They're no longer doing the connected universe. They realized there's only room for one connected universe in town, and it sure wasn't them. Sure wasn't them. So that's the good, I would say. The Birds of Prey has a lot of interesting stuff. They have a lot of dope characters. Zaz is there. Black Mask with Ewan McGregor. We saw their Black Canary, who looks like they're going with like a rocker, a punk Black Canary, which is like in the comics, like one of her stories is she's like a punk singer or something like that. And this one is not connected. They said they're no longer doing connected universes. They're just doing solo stories. If they can, they'll work other characters.
Sure.
Yeah, so that is the cool. That's the good. Let's get to the bad. The bad is, I want to say how they had James Gunn is now directing the next Suicide Squad film.
Ooh.
Yes, that one is like, it's like, ah, come on, man.
What?
Come on, like that. Oh no, actually, yeah, I'll call it the bad. That's the bad. It's messy. It's petty.
It's like the conference room, and James Gunn's like, "Hey guys, so I want to make a new Suicide Squad." And before anyone says anything, everyone just kind of looks at each other and just very concerned.
Hey, we've seen what he's done with a ragtag group of people that no one thought could come together. He's the king of that right now.
Hesitantly, they all agree to say like, "Continue."
We'll talk. Pitch. Yeah, I did like the soundtrack in Suicide Squad. Someone said and mentioned in the chat. The soundtrack was good. I liked it a lot. That's where all the money went for me in my eyes to that movie. Was sure in the soundtrack, because that was a good soundtrack. Also the casting, I like Margot Robbie. I'm glad to see her come again in Birds of Prey. But yeah, James Gunn doing one of the like probably the biggest petty move I've ever seen in Hollywood in a while by jumping ship, getting fired, and going to the competition and making his own movie there. That's pretty cool.
All right,
I really dig it. No news, no script release, no teaser, no image, no just tell the story.
Suicide Squad.
It's just it will be done by the guy who did the first two Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Okay.
So
who did the first Suicide Squad?
Who? It was gonna be Edgar Wright, but I can't remember the name. Hold on. Let me look that up real quick. I'm gonna look up IMDb. But I want to say it was the guy who did the first season of Iron Fist.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it was. If I'm not mistaken. Let me think.
Well, I've never seen Iron Fist, so I can't really like gauge that.
Don't. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, don't. Yes, it was David Ayer. David Ayer. He was the guy who did the first season of Iron Fist and also End of Watch. Oh wait.
Is that no?
Oh no, that's a lie. He did not do.
Oh okay.
That's my fault. I got the names mixed up. No, David Ayer did Inhumans. He did the Inhumans show on ABC.
Okay.
And the first season of Iron Fist. So I don't know how he's getting work. David Ayer did End of Watch, Harsh Times, and Sabotage, and Training Day.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did pretty good movies, I guess. Oh, that makes sense to the tone, because End of Watch was that one where Jake Gyllenhaal's like a cop in like L.A. and it's like has to like take. It's like it's just him and his partner against a whole gang of seedy underground criminals, and it's like super gritty. So it makes sense how Suicide Squad was. Everyone looked dirty in that movie. I'll say that, even Amanda Waller. I'm just saying. Inhumans, I think it's too weird of a story, I think, to do. Even I know that's a wild phrase to say, but I don't think it. I think it could have been good if someone gave a damn about it. That's all I'm gonna say. If someone gave a damn about Inhumans, I think it could have been good. But David Ayer was not that guy. I don't know what the frick I don't know who hired him. I don't know what he did, but he did Iron Fist season 1, which was good God trash. Like it was like that's probably one of the worst season of television I've ever seen, as well as Inhumans. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my thoughts. Seems cool. And that's that on Suicide Squad. And now for the ugly.
The ugly.
Guys, everyone bow your heads. I hope you're all sitting for this because there's some sad news going on.
Okay.
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Just like
deflected.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck has left. Officially, is no longer going to be Batman for the new solo Batman film directed by Matt Reeves.
What happened? Like
he just because they killed since they decided they're not going to go with the plan that Zack Snyder originally laid out. He said, I am no longer a fan of this. He's tired of the backlash. He's tired of the memes. Everyone's using his sad face. He's sick and tired of it. He wants to. I guess he wants to. He's a director. He directed like Oscar nominated, if not winning, films. So he's probably gonna go do that. No, they're not. So it's not a reset in the sense of like they're just gonna do it over again with new actors. It's gonna be that instead they're just going to release a bunch of movies that they like with directors who care about the story, who care about the characters, and they're each just going to be solo contained films, kind of like how superhero movies used to be, where it's just like you had your one trilogy,
right?
Okay. You had your Tobey Maguire, you had your Nolan Batman, you had your Vulture. What's his name? Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton Batman. You had your George Clooney Batman. You had all these individuals. Oh yeah, George Clooney was Batman.
Huh?
Everyone wants to make you forget that, but George Clooney was Batman once. Yeah, so it's no longer a DCEU or DCU, whatever, where like it's like this like MCU where it's like you have all these connected universes all together. Instead, they're just gonna say, hey, who wants to do a DC movie? Like some guy says, hey, I really have a good idea for a Blue Beetle film or Blue Beetle trilogy. And it's like, okay, if that's good, they'll do it. And if Wonder Woman's going to keep doing it because it won't be connected. Aquaman's not going to be connected. Shazam won't be connected.
Nice.
They're going to have a Superman come in and do a cameo as Henry Cavill. But sure. You know what? Screw it. We jumped the gun. We had no big plan in place. It was messy from the jump, so we're just going to make movies. We're just going to make good movies with good directors, good writers, who just want to do a solo movie with this character, do a solo story.
You know what? That's probably the best way to go about it.
I think so, yeah.
Because, like, despite that, like, DC has brought up, like, a good number of animated films, and those... I mean, like, some of them, like, for Batman, for example, like, kind of carried their own, like, individual, like, story arc, especially, like, when it came with Batman, like, with his, like, with Damian. Yeah, I felt like those are standalone like films, if needed to. They did do something with like Teen Titans and everything like that.
Yeah, the Jews contract.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think this is probably the best decision for them because if they're getting a lot of flack and it's not really that good of these films to do these collaborative efforts, I think it's best just to like really just kind of go down to the very core of everything and just kind of start from like the very beginning. Yeah. So they're like. I'm actually really anticipating Captain Marvel or Shazam at this point.
Shazam, yeah. So he hasn't changed his name.
Yeah.
Marvel said, that's my name. Son.
That's my name. That's a knife there, like,
hey, it's like, it's mine now.
Look at me. That's my name.
I'm the captain of this. I am the captain.
I'm the captain.
You get it?
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. So that's it's definitely, you're right. Very smart for them to do because I think a lot of studios try to do what Marvel is doing. Like, oh, we see the money, y'all bring it in to connect the universe. That's what people want, but it's not that. Like that's I think that's what everyone loses sight of. It's not just like a cash grab. It was one guy, Kevin Feige, coming to Marvel back in like 2004, and like saying, "Hey, I know a story. I know what to do." Kevin Feige's been running this thing. It took him like years to finally get Iron Man made, and then Disney came in, but he still like fought hard to keep what he's doing and how like his storytelling and like how it's his design. So that's why Marvel was successful. And people don't seem to notice that. People think, oh, connected universe. People just want to have a universe to jump to. Like, no, it's because we had good story and someone who knows these characters super well is able to like weave story together, weave all this together, plan years ahead to down to the finest detail of like what to do. And yeah, that's also why Marvel feels samey, or a lot of the movies feel the same.
Yeah,
because it's all basically from one guy's vision, just with different directors and writers catering to like the individual stories and those characters like that. Yeah,
I can't really imagine myself now watching a new Marvel movie and just having a different like perspective on it, because all of them do have like a very similar approach. I mean, granted, like the story is slightly different, but there's always like
it's always the 3 acts. I always like, especially always have that third act big fight. You always have the jokes. You always have like the weird color design. But they changed it up a little bit with Thor Ragnarok being like the biggest departure than Black Panther. Oscar nominated film Black Panther. Never thought I'd say that. Best Picture nominee. That's nuts.
It was a crazy movie. It was great. I loved it.
That was crazy, man. Should have been into the Spider-Verse, but that's just me. Thinking the Spider-Verse deserved Best Picture.
Spider-Verse is pretty
that one's Into Spider-Verse is pretty groundbreaking. It's pretty beautiful. But they won't ever put an animated film in Best Picture, except for Snow White. Snow White was the last time, I think, and then they created the Best Animated Picture category.
Nice.
That's just me. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something we talked about.
It was solo movies, right?
Yes.
DC.
You're talking about DC. You're talking about Batman's, how Batman or how the animated films have their own story.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say something to that effect.
Maybe like an example, like a DC character that you're looking forward to, maybe.
Oh yeah, now with the new design, now with everyone's free will to do whatever they wish. It'd be cool. Oh no, I was gonna talk about what they're doing with the Batman. They're still gonna make the Batman movie, the solo Batman movie, but it's gonna be. I was gonna go off a rant. Thank you for thank you. Like reminded. So they're gonna make a new Batman movie, and they're casting a new Batman. And let me see if I can pull up the list real quick of all of the Batman candidates that they've brought forward. It was like, oh, here we go. Yeah, 10 actors who could replace him. Oh, it's not this list. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is. So here's a list of some people who are potential that are on the list. Armie Hammer, known for films. I believe he was in a Die Hard film. Riz Ahmed, who was in Venom. He was the villain.
Huh. Oh.
Yes, that guy.
Wow.
Dacre Montgomery. If you saw Stranger Things season 2 or Power Rangers film, he played the Red Ranger or Billy.
I'll get to that eventually.
Tyler Hoechlin, who was on Teen Wolf and is now Superman on the Supergirl television show.
Oh, wait. Oh, like Supergirl's show? Or
yeah,
like...
Supergirl show.
Oh, okay. Okay, I do recognize that face.
Michael B. Jordan. I get he's attractive. Anyway, Ben Barnes, if you saw Punisher season 1 and 2, he played Billy. He also was on, I believe, Westworld. Yes. Okay. Also on Westworld. Zach McGowan, if you know, who actually would make a great Wolverine. He was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. seasons 4 and 5 as the Russian.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's this weird list, but this isn't the list I saw. The list I saw was like they're looking to cast a young Batman. So like the options were like Kit Harington.
Oh, so Christian Bale.
So Christian Bale. Yeah, perfect. It was like Kit Harington, Dylan O'Brien, the dude who plays Bruce Wayne on Gotham, who's like 17 years old. Like they're trying to go young, and I'm like
young Batman,
like young, like straight out from Himalayas Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Straight from the womb.
Straight from the freshly saw his parents shot Batman. No. But yeah, they're planning to go a really young Batman, and I have thoughts.
Yeah, like
a couple, because like
that's weird,
right? Because that's just basically trying to redo like Batman Begins and stuff like that. Like I really want to, because we've seen the same take on Batman: dark brooding, dark cave, parents died. I'm breaking legs. Like that's like the Batman we saw. We saw it with Michael Keaton. We saw it in Bale. We saw it with Ben Affleck. I would like to see the Batman my favorite version of Batman, where he's basically at his core just a sad boy who wants a family. Because why is it that the dark brooding man that like he was like a loner, like a dark gritty detective, has 6 kids? Adopted. Well, one of them's birth kid, but like he's got the biggest family. The Bat family is big. You have Nightwing. You got Red Hood, Jason Todd. You have Tim Drake, Red Robin. You have Damian Robin. You have Cassandra Cain as Orphan. You have Orphan. You have Stephanie Brown as Spoiler, who used to be Batgirl. You have Batgirl, who became Oracle. Barbara Gordon, who was like a surrogate daughter. I would like to see a Batman movie that has like all those people, or at least Nightwing and Robin and Batgirl. I'd like to see a movie like that, like with like the whole gang. Like that would be a really fun movie to see.
You know, I wish I could have seen that one Batman movie where like they go back in time and they're like in feudal Japan and Joker's doing some crazy shit.
That animated Japanese one. Is that the plot line? I thought like it's just like what if DC was
what
in
if thing and
feudal Japan?
we just happened to have animators from JoJo just kind of go in here, and I was like, this seems cool.
That seems so freaking cool. I wish I don't think I ever saw it. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Batman.
They said they wanted a younger Bruce Wayne for the role. Yeah, I know they want a younger Bruce Wayne. I get that. I get it. I just want to see a 40-year-old Batman with the whole gang of kids, a 30-year-old son. Yeah, because the age gap between Batman and Dick Grayson is like maybe 12 years.
Wow, that's actually not too far.
It's not too. Yeah, because he adopted him pretty quickly after he became Batman. Mm-hmm. I think he's supposed to be like not even 30 before he adopts. Oh no, it's not 12 years. That's too young. He adopts Dick when he's 9. And then he becomes Nightwing at like 18.
Well, this is a good number of years.
Yeah, a good number of years he was Robin. Yeah, he becomes Nightwing at 18, and then he adopts Jason. No, he adopts Jason before Robin becomes Nightwing, because Robin's still Robin in his teens. And then he has Jason because Robin leaves. He has Jason. Jason doesn't have a good time. Jason have a good time. Put in basic words. Not having fun. It does not end well. And then he leaves, and then he adopts Tim Drake. Because I'm going off of because Young Justice is a pretty good accurate time frame. Jason had like a year of being Robin, and then woof. You know what I'm saying? Joker snapped on that one. Ooh. So I'd like to really see I'd love to see a Batman movie where he has a Nightwing and like a whole Bat family behind him. That'd be dope. Because that's something I haven't seen live action before, except for Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell, where they had nipples on the suit. The suits had nipples, and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, because Jim Carrey as the Riddler, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. Was that that was in Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman now, but that did have Batgirl. Someone I forgot the lady's name, but she had Batgirl. That was cool.
Alrighty, so like,
whew, that was a lot.
So it's come to my attention. Like, I thought that there was definitely there's bad times for that family, but I could have sworn there was some moment where they were all together, or was that maybe in the comics?
Where Batman had his whole family?
Yeah, the whole family.
Game? Yeah, he's had his whole family. Because in comics, Robin came, I want to say 3-4 years after Batman's creation.
Okay.
Robin's as a character is almost as old as Batman. It's he's always had that boy wonder, that sidekick. Yeah. But we haven't. Robin's only been on film once, in live action twice in Titans, but only in movies once, and it was not great. So I think we should try that. Maybe to go that route with the character.
Yeah,
and have Tim Drake as the audience surrogate, as Tim Drake coming into the family. Okay. That's where you start the story, and you seeing it through his eyes.
Yeah, okay,
that'd be cool.
Okay, that's interesting.
That'd be an interesting take.
I think that's kind of what I liked about Young Justice. It was more about the sidekick's perspective, the younger generation, kind of looking up at these superheroes, knowing that they have to be like them at some point.
Right.
Or rather, in the beginning, it was I want to be separate from them. I don't want to just be the sidekick. I can do more. Here's how I'm going to show it to you.
Yeah, how... Also, I like that one episode... when they're in this, basically a therapy episode.
Yeah. Oh, that's nuts.
That was a crazy episode. Yeah, where everyone's in therapy, and Robin says I don't want to be Batman. I don't want to be him. He still likes him. He's but I don't want to be that guy. And that's a great moment. That's a dope moment to see. Or Tim coming to his own as a hero, being this scared kid who's because he's the thinker. I like his. Also, I like the different personalities. I like to see. Or maybe just cool it on Batman for a while, you know? If it's not going to be a fresh take, I think they should just cool it. I don't want to see an 18-year-old playing my Batman. Hashtag, I know Tom Holland's cool. I get it.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
But the thing is with Batman, I always see him as older, he's an adult when he becomes Batman.
Yeah.
And with Spider-Man, he's 14 or 15.
He's 16, yeah.
Yeah,
tops. Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that Zane pointed out Andrew Garfield as a good Spider-Man, and I agree with that. I love the snarky.
I think he was good. I think he gets more just because his movies were trash. He was good. Good.
It's I love his banter as Spider-Man.
Yeah,
as Peter Parker, I'm not so sure about that because
he is pretty. I'll give you that. He is very handsome.
He started Facebook.
He did say that. Ha. But he's not that pretty. Let's relax. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty, but he ain't that pretty. If you saw the PS4 one, That one is like based off of Andrew, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Like if you look at the design of the face, I think it's based off of Andrew Garfield, and they added the other two where they could.
Yeah. This is like these past couple of years has been like a good year for Spider-Man in general.
2018 was Spider-Man's year for sure.
Yeah, just like
2017, 2018, the resurgence of Spider-Man came in.
Like Tom Holland Spider-Man is like still holding on strong.
He had Infinity War. He had cool moments in there. He had a whole Vigima game,
which is great.
Cool. And then December we had Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
which was so good. I will never stop talking about that movie. It's so good.
It's so.
I love also. But I like what was cool, but that's also a very similar thing of like Bat Family, Into Spider-Verse, because it's you start off with the kid. There's one that's older and more wise, Gwen Stacy, and then there's the old man, Peter. He's the he would be like the Batman equivalent. Wouldn't be goofy like that. Right. Like that's like kind of how the story would be set up in my eyes. Like it's from Tim Drake's perspective, coming in as this new guy when there's more established people in, trying to live up to this title while trying to figure out, but also not trying to be like them. You have to be your own version, and then finding that'd be cool. I'd like to see that movie. Just use that as the template. Just take out the jokes a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like in Marvel Spider-Man, like Miles has it pretty easy because, you know, like if you compare Gotham with like New York, it's like
Brooklyn. It's a little different.
Yeah, like everything's just so dark in like Gotham.
Like,
so
like literally, I don't remember there ever being sunlight in Gotham. I think like I've never seen it in the daytime.
And the only time I remember seeing it is was they had a Superman cameo.
Yeah, that's when he showed up. Oh shoot, we have sun. Everyone's pale as shit.
That was a really good show. The Batman from the WB.
WB.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I like that one. That was fun.
I just love the music for it.
Also, like he drove basically like a Lamborghini. That was cool.
Yeah,
I like the designs of the characters in that one. Cause like the Joker had like the dreadlocks, which looked like the clown bells or whatever.
Like a more intense, like violent, heavy like Joker.
Yeah, I like Bane's look too.
Yeah,
that was cool. Like when he was normal, he like you couldn't see him, but
you couldn't tell. And then like also he gets all red and veiny. He's like, whoa,
okay, all right, relax. Hey, we can talk it out. I like that a lot.
And the whole subplot like with the commissioner and also like that deputy who was trying to like unmask Batman until the very end where she was like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. And
then she was just ousted. It's like, oh, what happened to her? Check out this new intro. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. Did you ever watch Batman the Animated Series?
Like the original?
Yeah, like I am the night. Says on the thing.
I am very old. Probably yeah, but just not like chronologically.
Yeah, little bits and pieces. I like the Bruce Timm universe, the Timmverse as people like to call it. It's Superman animated, Batman animated, Batman Beyond, Static.
Yeah.
And then Justice League Unlimited. Fuck yeah, Static Shock. Fuck yeah.
BP Superhero, BP Static Shock.
Superhero, Static Shock. Yeah, dude.
Shoot with a web blast. I'm not the guy.
I'm not that guy. Also, DC, if they want to get a leg up, the Spider-Man equivalent, drop Static.
Yeah,
I think Static's like that equivalent space of like the teen kid who's like super, like go lucky, who like was trying to get out there and be their own hero while having like a fun sidekick and like it also has its own rogues gallery. Static Shock. The show introduced like so many different baddies for you to pick from. Like choose Ebon, the flame guy, the dude who turned to like who can melt stuff, who looked like a thumb. Or Cementos from My Hero.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I'm thinking deep cut. Oh, and then they have he has his own like plastic man or elongated man, whatever. He has one. That dude who was dyslexic. Like he had like stretching powers. Like This is deep cuts.
Yeah,
these are deep cuts. I remember that show. Please, and then I would love a Static Shock trilogy, but Static's an expensive character for DC to make.
Oh really?
Because technically DC is not a DC character. Oh. He's a not Wonder Comics. It was heavens! If anyone knows in the chat, what was the comic book company that introduced Static, Icon, Rocket? Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. It starts with a W. Not Wildwood, not Wayland. It was I can't remember.
Nah, that's okay.
I know it. I really do. But anyway, it's like it's a production company.
Okay,
and
you have
then
to approach
DC
them.
bought like absorbed them.
Okay.
But technically they own like the name. So like to get Static on your show, to get Icon, Rocket, like Young Justice did, it costs a little more expensive.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why you don't see Static so often. Yeah, even though he's stupid
cool.
popular character. He's a stupid cool character.
Yeah. And I just love his powers. I love his like I guess creativity to like move around. Like
trash can lid? My man! Come on!
Yeah, Captain America used that when he was defending himself.
Yeah, exactly. And he turned into a freaking skate because he used to skate. He's a skateboarder. That's cool. That's so also a lot of black characters with lightning powers.
I mean, the power's cool. I mean,
it is. Listen, electricity is a cool power.
Well, what would you want like as another power for like
a black character,
a black lead?
Because in that movie, in this show, they introduce a lot of different black. Because it's the Dakota, I believe, is the name of the city. Dakota City. That's where he's from. Because Dakota's one state. There's no north and south in that universe. And it's just like because how the powers come about. It's like so. Here's the backstory of Static for those who don't know.
Okay.
He wanted to be the cool kid, so he went to like.
Dangerous
almost it's a dangerous city. He almost joined a gang. Think of Detroit. Basically, it's basically that city. So he wanted to be cool. So he went to like a gang fight, but this gang fight was at a docks, and the docks had like this special chemical in there. And then while the fight broke out, the chemicals burst, and everyone left with superpowers.
Oh yes. Oh, I see.
That's why there's a lot of people of color who have powers in that show.
Wow. And I kind of feel like there's much more of a connectivity between like the hero and then the villains because they
were all
stem from
the same event. Yeah, most of all came with the same event.
Okay, I
one
dig
way
it.
or another, except for Brainiac. Brainiac showed up one episode, and then the Justice League had to come in and help out.
Yeah, I do remember like one of the girls in that show like was deformed, and they were talking like as if they already knew each other prior to the events. I was like, oh yeah, there was something.
Yeah, they all like pretty much went to like his high school for the most part, like or people he knew from the community. Yeah, it's like it was very like Ebon was probably I think a gang leader that he used to know, like the gang leader of the town that just got powers in high school.
Yeah, and I also remember that there's a lot of like really mature like themes for that show too.
Yes, they definitely dealt with like a lot remember the rubber band kid. Rubber Band Man, that was his name. Rubber Band Man. He had dyslexia. So trying to be a hero when it's hard for you to like your brain to like handle things. There was homelessness, racism. Richie, his friend's dad, was racist, and that was a interesting time. Also loss because an episode went back in time somehow and like met his mom that passed away when he was like a little kid. That was so sad. And like he told her, like, "Ma, don't go, please." Like, I know, baby, but I gotta go do this thing. And she did, and then he went back, and then he had to go knowing she was a hero, but he still didn't have his mama, and it was. Anyway, so that's
when
Static.
You walk away, you know your reason, please.
Wait, there are ice black characters? That's nuts. Oh, but a new character was Rocket because because that's the same company Static comes from. It's like a bunch of like black superheroes when there wasn't a lot of representation at times. So Rocket's from there. Icon from Young Justice. Okay. Yeah, Rocket's power is that she can fly and then create shields that get stronger from kinetic energy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so that's why whenever you pound on the inside of it, it gets stronger.
Nice. That's cool.
It's a very cool power.
It's like we should see like a lot more unique powers. And I think that's why we're kind of like more attracted to like My Hero because
yes, everyone has a unique power. It's not the basic super strength, flight, super speed, or it's like telekinesis. Or
I'm sorry, did you say snakes?
Snake. Snake. Like a snake. That's why I like Froppy. She's just a frog. That's her power. Yeah. She's a frog. Yeah. I could talk about My Hero so much.
Oh, yeah.
That show got a lot. So dense with such little material stuff.
Well, we'll talk about it in October.
Oh, yeah. October for sure. For sure. When it drops.
Oh. Dude, we're already past January now. That's crazy.
It's February.
It's February
Black
now.
History Month. Hey-yo.
Starting off with a really terrible
Yeah, My Hero is so creative with the powers. All the cool ones happened during the first generation of quirks. That's where we had like Spider-Man and Wolverine.
Yeah.
They used to be called mutants. in my head, I think that all like Marvel and stuff happened in its past, and in my mind, and then it's like now they had to do all that, and then they had to be future, and then One Punch Man is even more in the future, and he's the 256th or
the inheritor
wielder of One for All, which is why he can kill you with one punch, one regular basic punch.
Although there's something that's happening like later on in the manga that's like,
oh, does my theory not hold up?
Yeah, it's kind of. So I can't really say anything, but I apologize.
No spoilers.
Yeah, right.
I watch only. I don't read the manga.
It's really. I really do like the aesthetics of it, though. It's super cool when you have these cool still shots of action.
Mm-hmm. And then they recreate them like perfectly in the show.
Mm-hmm. Except for that, one of the big three. What was her name?
Mirio? No, not Mirio. The girl.
Oh yeah,
the one woman.
Yeah,
surrogate.
Yeah. The anime just kind of upscaled their chest size, like a lot.
Sure did. Why is everyone? I'm not gonna get into it. It's weird. It's creepy. These are 15-year-olds. But that's just
that's just my opinion.
That's just my opinion.
You know, people at the anime are off just you just do you.
You know what? You do you. What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do?
Listen, you made that stain fight, so I'm grateful.
Huh?
They made that stain fight, so that was super cool.
That was cool. They made the stain fight was really cool. I like the forest, trading forest.
Yeah,
that was cool. I like big hands getting something to do. I would like to see all these characters fleshed out, man. You know, that's all I want. It gave me so many cool characters that I care about a lot. I just want to see everyone get they do process.
It's one of those cool things where like you even make like side stories from that. Like they already made like a vigilante series, but they can also like focus on like one other new. Yeah,
give me Class 1B story. How they're doing. Give me how purple hair guy.
Oh yeah. You'll
the guy who wants to be a hero so bad, but he was blessed with villain powers, blessed with evil powers, and you can't really do well with it as a hero.
I think that's kind of like Bakugo's similar story.
Yeah, too. He's like, my man, you blow shit up like hope.
That's how they approach it. Like, hey, like, listen, I think you'd be great for us, not them, for us.
And he's like personality. You got sharp teeth? That ain't a hero thing. He ain't see no good people with eyes like that, or except for Orca.
Orca's so cool.
I'll get my wish. Thank you.
Really wish he was just like an orca blessed with the powers of a successful mobster.
Yeah, he's an orca that was given as a quirk. Also, does he get a haircut? Because his hair is his like meaty tail.
Nah, he's just a regular dude, just with orca powers.
No, he's a regular orca with dude powers.
He's a regular mobster.
Regular orca with
successful mobster leader with orca powers.
Yeah, and he is a good guy, even though he's #1 rated. Looks like a villain. Would get jumped in the street. My hero would get profiled.
Isn't Endeavor also on that list too?
Yeah, dude, Endeavor. Yo, when he's screaming Shoto's name when he has uses power, yeah, it's like, all right, who let this guy in, huh? Who let the guy in? That's weird. All right, what is there to talk about? We're
actually at the hour mark.
Yeah, we're in that hour mark. Anything else we got?
I feel bad because like Gabe just was telling me like I think the other day like like such a great story to tell us like today, but I think the boy just slept.
He's probably getting his necessary sleep.
Yeah. Well, it's good because he's going to miss out on chicken wings. I'm a bad craving for wings. This past like
I wish. But your boy broke as a joke. I got to save up.
What if I paid for you?
Justin, would you?
Yeah,
would
sure.
you? Could you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Wingstop?
Yeah, Wingstop.
I freaking love Wingstop.
Ooh.
Not a sponsor, but I love Wingstop. It's so good.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Before we go, anything else we gotta bring up? Any other news? Anything special?
I'll just say like as PSA, don't spoil the Kingdom Hearts 3 as we still play it because we don't know like at what point we'll be by next week. I gotta have it by next Friday. That's all I'm saying. Next Friday night, I'll binge it. If I may play it later today, but if not, next week Friday. See, my thing is that I buy a lot of games now, and there's a lot of them that I don't get to really play or finish.
Right.
So
you want to finish?
I want to finish Spider-Man at least, and then I'll jump into Kingdom Hearts.
And then down the line.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we do, I call dibs on the Let's Play for Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Right. But I mean, like we can play Kingdom Hearts for sure. Like, but if you want to play on your own time, you want to get like really good. So,
you think I'm trying to get embarrassed on the video? Absolutely not. I'm training up and doing every boss 3 times before we show.
All right, that's respectable because I was thinking the same thing.
Oh no, Scorpion put a spoiler. Apparently Thanos comes in Kingdom Hearts 3. Says balance as everything should be.
Kyrie,
hey, Mr. Sword, I don't feel so good.
Ricky, what do I do? It's all up to you.
Be easy, Squall. Oh,
Squall was like, man, I wasn't even giving a cameo on this.
Oh. Yeah, that's the ending. Imagine you mid battle, mid battle with like Xehanort for the end of the world. All of a sudden. No, that'd be so funny. Oh, you go to the Marvel world? And
that's what I'm thinking. Like,
that's the ending. It's like you gotta give Thor your instead of making Stormbreaker, it's a Keyblade. And they just recreate the scene from the movie, but instead of it's a Keyblade. It's a Keyblade and you walk through. Yo, Square Enix, hire me. I got mad ideas. And so many. Whew. Oh, only the Heartless die, but all the nobodies are left over.
You can make a Thanos Heartless.
Oh, shoot. After the snap, the glove gets taken over. Now you play Smash Bros.
The glove is a nobody.
Now it's just Master Hand. Master Gauntlet. Hey. Man, I got stuff.
That was... What?
Hey, I got ideas.
What just happened?
I got ideas, man. Marvel, get it. Square Enix,
hey,
Disney.
Man. Hey, how's it going? Like, you look good. Oh, thank you. You do. Oh, thanks. Is that a new dress? Yeah. How'd you know? What just happened?
Oh man, that's so fun. Oh wait, one more thing. Also one more thing. I've seen the trailers. They finally made the Pirates of the Caribbean world look good.
Nice.
It's always looked ass because you have like cartoon Sora and like real people. It's like that's gross. You look weird. It looks off, but I'm good.
I'll look forward to that one then.
I'm really looking forward to all of the worlds. Frozen, I guess, but Big Hero 6 is in there.
Yeah,
you already know it's about to be a good time. You got Tangled, which is probably gonna be the new Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I'll say so. Yeah, okay.
I saw a clip.
And then you have Frozen.
They do have Frozen. They have
the full song in there. So good luck to everyone who does try to avoid copyright stuff. That song's gonna be in there.
No. Oh wait, it might be the world music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because all the world music is always the music for the movie, like the song.
Like, what about like the lyrical song?
Oh, I pray I don't hear Elsa singing. I pray I don't hear that. Adele Dazeem coming through with the vocals. I pray I don't. Please, like we've had enough. You know what I'm saying? This late in the game.
Just tell you what, when you get to that part, just mute.
But still, Moana should have been in the game. That movie lended itself so well to a Kingdom Hearts world. I know they already had like a water world. I get it. But Moana is so good. Like Taka, they have it. He had her heart stolen. Becomes a deep.
What I see Kingdom Hearts all over.
I see it all over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little people are like heartless.
I mean, we could just think about like you can just like sail away, but you're just like away, away,
and you gotta like do like a DDR with vocals or something. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes. There's so many other things.
There's so many options. So many Disney movies they could have done.
You remember Bolt?
I do remember Bolt.
I do like that show.
Oh, that movie.
It was great.
It was fake. Oh. I saw one artist on Instagram did like if the Disney characters were Pokemon, and I gave him like like their character they are is like the
give them that typing.
Yeah, they're like middle evolution, and then like
Oh.
they made like a first evolution, a second evolution. Let me should pull up a pic right now, real quick. It's actually super cool. I promise. It's like super
I was
fun.
about to say like it can go into other places.
It could go. It's some pretty cool places it goes. Honest to goodness. Here's one. Here's Kanga and Rue.
Oh, I love it.
The last one is Rue. So it's Kanga, and then Kanga and Rue, and then just Rue.
What would Pooh's type be?
Normal.
Fine.
No, normal. Yeah.
Normal.
And then here's
That's his point.
Here's
Here's Stitch.
Stitch, and Stutch.
Stitch, and Stutch.
And Stutch. For the kids at home who can't see.
Big Jungus, I think.
Subby, Sully, and what's the last one? Sullivore. He's like a warrior.
Whoa.
It's really cool. The Instagram is Rye Spirit Heart. At Rye Spirit Heart. Check him out. Shaggy Kingdom Hearts. He's the last one. Like, you're not getting to the Kingdom Hearts. Like, taking the darkness. That'd be dope. Wild DLC. Oh, Emperor's New Groove? That'd been a fun. Or a summon, an Emperor's New Groove summon. That'd be cool. Just like.
Would it be like him
as a llama?
As a llama?
I'd say.
I can see that.
Yeah. Who would be a good summon? Bolt would probably be a cool summon.
Yeah, okay.
Comes with the bark.
Maui's probably a good summon.
Oh, yeah. Maui would be a really good summon. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That should be really cool to see.
Get like one of those hooks as a keyblade.
Yeah. Turns like a bird. Takes dudes out. Yo. That'd be good times. Good times. All right.
Oh, my God.
But now we're hitting the 114 mark. I think we're all talked out.
Yeah. And now I'm craving some food.
Oh, I'm craving Wingstop. I've been craving Wingstop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
All right. So, man, we'll end here. I apologize to everyone who's watching live stream and seeing like the visuals.
I didn't look at them for a while. Oh, my God.
So we'll end here. We'll repost this later next week as like an actual video where you see what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, good quality.
Yeah. So I think we'll end it here. I'll actually sign off on this mic here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. DangIT Prodcast is episode 243. My name is Justin.
I'm Kristof.
Thanks for watching. Hashtag bye. That's probably Gabe right now. Hashtag bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Like Zoinks Midori. Oh, man, has taught you well.